Alright, this is Jacob Jerkin with this week's reflection video. So the first question, did you experience the flipped classroom model in any of your elementary or high school classes? I have not, as of yet, experienced flipped instruction in any of my classes, and I know of some people who have. My brother has, for example, experienced the flipped classroom model. All of my classes have been pretty typical direct instruction sort of thing. I think flipped instruction does have some uses, although I would argue that it is probably a less effective teaching method than some of the other more well-used, well-known methods for teaching. Number 2, what are your thoughts about the value and effectiveness of the flipped classroom model? As I just said before, I think it has some value in the right situation. You have to be the right teacher in order to utilize it effectively. Otherwise, too much of the responsibility for learning is put on the student, and you just don't get as much done as you do in a normal classroom. Teachers, I feel, are more effective when they use other forms of instruction. Direct instruction, as I mentioned before, is a very commonly used and well-known way of instructing, and when used correctly, is very effective. I can't say, I'm not sure if I will ever use flipped instruction in my classroom, just because of its nature, but we'll have to see. Number 3, how will you use your PLN to further your learning as an educator and positively impact your students? Oh, well, my plan is to use my PLN to continue to learn and grow and find new ideas to use in my own classroom. And this will positively affect my students because it will give me new ideas on how to, 1, teach them, and 2, give them activities that they will enjoy and help them to create things that they can do on their own. I think all of these things are a great way to use your PLN. Another way that I might use my PLN is actually to share my own thoughts. Once I am in my own classroom, I'll have ideas and different tactics to share with other people, and I think PLNs are a great way to share that with others as well as just getting information. Number 4, based on this week's readings from The Innovator's Mindset, what methods of professional development do you think will be the most effective for you personally? Well, I just think personally for me that the overarching social media use will be the greatest way for professional development for myself. Being an educator on those platforms, I'll be able to follow a bunch of other educators, like I said before, and learn new things. Professional development requires learning and growing in your own profession, and having access to all of these other teachers and their own information and things that they use in their own classrooms, I think will be the best way for me to achieve this professional discussion, or professional development, sorry. Alright, I think that's it for my reflection this week.